So we haven't caught up for a while, and I believe you've got quite a few things pent up you want to say. What do you want to say today?
Oh, look, I've been thinking a lot about the place and the role that Australian innovation and entrepreneurship has, especially geographically, from a timing standpoint. And what I mean by that is that I've been talking a lot about, and in my various businesses that I have, doing a lot of work around raising money and for various companies, and about noticing this kind of pivot point that Australia has between West and East. And there's a lot of anecdotes that I've been thinking about. I mean, it's very hard for the US to get into China. It's very hard for China to get into the US in a big, high-tech way. There's a lot of animosity. But what I've noticed is that Australia occupies this incredibly unique place where A, everybody loves Aussies. B, there's incredible trade relationships, economic relationships, social relationships between Australia and the West, Australia and the East. And how the entrepreneurial and the innovation businesses in general, so media, entertainment, technology, med tech, biotech, green tech, et cetera, are trying to flourish here. But there's just a catastrophic lack of funding. The old way was you get a bunch of punters together and everybody throws in 100 grand, and then you get a grant, and that takes 3 years, and then you have 90 people on your board, and then you reverse list into some shell company, and that has horrible consequences down the line. There's no venture capitalism. So what's happening is that there's a brain drain going on. Great companies that could be global, starting in Australia, are having a terrible time being funded. And I look at high net worths in this country who, yes, are making their money out of resources and everything, which arguably is an incredibly tech-intensive business, who are, you know, if you take Clive Palmer for an example, I mean, he's literally investing in the past. He wants to resurrect a dinosaur, a T-Rex, and he wants to build the Titanic. I mean, that is literally investing in the past, right? While as in America, many, not all, but many high net worths are investing back into the future of entrepreneurship and innovation. And I think that what scares me more than all of the blights that everybody says about Australia, between immigration and selling all of our land and water and all these types of things, what really worries me is if young people or entrepreneurs in this country just feel completely hopeless, that this is no place to build a business because there's no money. I mean, that would really make me sad. I mean, I'm trying right now desperately to build a global business that is completely relevant to East and West and to the world. And it's not that I can't get funded, it's that I want to be funded here, right? But I'm astonished at the kind of blank stares I get from people who are supposedly sophisticated investors. And I think that's a shame. I really do.